YouTube, Shuki here with a review of the Wish Factory Kawaii Cubes Nesterz Series 1. And so these are a whole new series brought to you by Wish Factory, the makers of Kawaii Cubes. We took a huge look at the Kawaii Cubes series not too long ago. Go ahead and click up there if you want to check out the Kawaii Cubes. And those are plush versions of basically what you see here. Much like the Tsum Tsums have little vinyl figures that they make. The Kawaii Cubes people decided to put out these Nesterz, and these are basically nesting doll versions of your favorite DC Kawaii Cubes. And according to the letter included with these products right here, you should expect WWE and Power Rangers Nesterz in blind bags to be hitting sometime relatively soon. So we're really looking forward to the Power Rangers ones, to say the very least. But these are awesome. I love DC, and I can't wait to check these out. They are available in these 9-packs as well as 3-packs. I believe the 9-packs are $19.99 and the 3-packs are $9.99. I'm not 100% sure on that. Accurate prices will be listed right on the screen here. I've seen these at my local Target, but I didn't jot down the prices, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But so the kind folks at Wish Factory sent these my way, and let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So these are the 9-packs, and the 9-packs basically are just 3 of the 3-packs, including 3 large-scale Nesterz, 3 medium-scale Nesterz, and 3 small-scale Nesterz. And you'll notice some are kind of colored really funny. These ones are the pop art versions. So there's normal versions, pop art versions, and limited edition silver ones that'll be available in these little mystery boxes if you are so lucky. So here is like an example of the 9-pack, and over here is an example of the 3-pack. Now, as you notice, there's quite a bit of duplicates throughout here, and these are kind of just randomly packaged. So keep an eye at your local Target if you want to pick these up, so you can try to get a wide variety of the visible characters without getting too many duplicates. Like I got like 3 Bizarros here, and like 2 of the pop art Batmans, and like 2 little Harleys up here. So there's going to be a lot of duplicates, but we'll go through these, open them up, and take a look at all of our individual dudes. So and dudettes. I got your Harley. I got you. So let's go ahead and get these open and take a look. Alright, so here is everybody that is unique. I've got quite the gathering of folk that are over here that are duplicates. So like I said, you can tell a majority of what you're getting in these boxes before you buy them. So make sure you're taking a look at what you get if you're buying them at retail, so that you don't end up with this little army of extra dudes. But we'll play around with them later on. But let's go ahead and take a look at these. So this is an example of the pop art style, which is just a bright neon color version of your favorite characters. So it's a bright neon green Batman hanging out here. There is a cape detail on the bottom here, and he does have little horns, as you will see by, we'll use old school Batman over here. He doesn't have horns. The medium and small Nesterz don't have like details on them, whereas the larger scale ones will have horns or ears in Robin's case, hair for the Joker. So the larger scale ones have some additional details, while the medium ones are all kind of the same general shape to them. There's nothing really unique about them other than the paint. So, like I said, here is this, and they just open right up. And there's space, you can put anything you want in there, but of course it is made to be nesting dolls. So we can take we don't unfortunately have a middle-sized pop art Batman, but you can take the middle section and put a little Nestor inside of that, and then you put the medium Nestor inside of the big Nestor. And there you go. Nice and compact. So if you want to have a whole bunch of these, you don't actually have to display all of them. You can keep them inside of each other. Hence the nesting dolls. So really cool, actually. I dig that a lot. So you just kind of put all them back together. And there we go. Really cool. So there is the pop art Batman. Here is Robin. Nice little cape right there. And Bizarro. I love Bizarro. He's such a little derp. I love it. And of course, like I said, they all open up. Except for the little ones, but we'll get to that. Here is the Joker. And finally, my personal favorite of the DC heroes that you could get in this lineup. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. I love Green Lantern. I was devastated when the animated series got canceled. But there we go. There is Green Lantern. So really cool. And one thing you can do with these is actually mix and match them. So if you wanted to pretend that Hal Jordan became Bizarro, you can switch them around and do that. So it makes for some pretty interesting combinations. Like you can pretend that Robin became a Green Lantern and do that. It works really well with the Green Lantern suit, especially given all the different superheroes becoming various lanterns in the comics. So that is something that you could do. Lots of mix and matches. You could do like Joker, Bizarro, if you wanted to, or Bizarro Joker. I love that one. That one's great. So there's lots of little mix and match opportunities with these. So if you don't want to mess with the whole nesting doll aspect, you can at least mess with a nifty mix and match gimmick. So there you go with that. The middle ones, we have the Batman, which we took a look at already. We have Pop Art, Green Lantern, which admittedly works quite well, given the fact that he's Green Lantern. You can just pretend he's covered in a like Green Lantern light with him. So it works really well for him. And we have a Harley right there. You may be thinking that is definitely too few, and that's because the mystery ones right here are generally a medium size character, as you can kind of tell right there. So I think you can get small ones in there too. Obviously you can't get large ones, but I think they're all medium size in here. But we have 5 mystery characters to open up. But before we do that, let's take a look at these small ones. The small ones are the only ones that don't open up. Given the fact that they're small so you can go, there's no real reason to open them up anyway. They remind me a lot of a die. They even kind of roll like a die. Except they got little feet and hands, so they don't really roll quite like a die. But here is Pop Art Batman. We also have Superman right there. And there's still nice little details like the cape and the S and even the little belt and all that. So there's still plenty of details here on these little small ones, even though they are very, very tiny. Here's Harley, which kind of has a two-tone face. The other one does too. The medium one kind of does. I guess that's a stylistic choice. Oh well, it is what it is. There's Harley. And we got 3 pop arts. We have Wonder Woman, our current only example of Wonder Woman that I have so far. Superman, which is done up in blue, and Joker, which is done up in green. So pretty cool. All kind of generic everywhere else. But there they are. So of course, the big mystery here is what we got in our little mystery packs. So let's go ahead and check these out. Kind of hard to open without breaking the box. But hey. Oh, there we go. And come on. Oh, nice. Wonder Woman. Actual Wonder Woman. Really cool. Yay. I was worried that we wouldn't have any normal representation of her, but here's Wonder Woman. That is really cool just for poop and giggles. We can make Harley Wonder Woman and Harley Wonder Woman. Harley decided she wanted to cosplay as Wonder Woman for Halloween. So that's really cool. We got Wonder Woman added to our medium-sized collection. Put Harley back down there. Open up the next one that we got is... I really wish they just fell out. Another Wonder Woman. No. So many duplicates. But that's what you get when you're doing little blind box stuff. So we'll put Wonder Woman over with our extras. Next up, these don't want to open without breaking that tab. We got... Oh, nice, a silver one! We got a limited edition Joker. Really nice. So these silver ones are all limited edition. I believe you can only get them in the little blind little box thingies. So there's that. These are really nice. I love the silver ones. The silver paint used is very metallic. It reminds me a lot of what Bandai uses on a lot of their silver products. So really, really nice. Add a Joker to our collection. We still got 2 more little blind boxes. Next up is... it's another Hal. Another green Hal. Green, yeah. So, we'll move that one aside. And then finally, for our final blind box mystery thingy, we got... Oh, Pop Art Bizarro is this really awesome purple color. That's really cool. He somehow looks like even derpier than normal. His teeth are missing. I just realized that. His teeth are missing and his head's a little bit different. But there we go. So that is my collection as of right now, is this lineup right here. Like I said, you do end up with a lot of extras. I got all these right now that are extra Nesterz. So I guess if anyone wants to trade, let me know, I guess. But yeah, these are really cool. So for those of you that are curious on what you can get, there's 8 different characters. Superman, Bizarro, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Batman, Harley Quinn, Robin, and the Joker. So there's 8 different characters. Each of those characters is in 3 different sizes. And then those 8 characters also have a pop art version. Superman blue, Bizarro purple, Wonder Woman yellow, Green Lantern green, Joker green, Batman lime green, Harley Quinn is a pink color, and Robin is red. And then they apparently there's different sizes for these metallic ones. They all have a silver version as well in all 3 sizes. I don't know how you would get a silver one unless you could actually see them in the store and you could buy the limited edition ones. I guess that's a possibility. I haven't really seen one in the store like that, so I'm not sure. These are also available in blind bags pretty soon, if not already at the time of this recording. So you might be able to get these ones in those blind box, blind bag ways as well, instead of just buying them off of the cardboards. Again, much like the Tsum Tsum vinyl figures. So there we go. 8 different characters in 3 different forms in 3 different sizes. So the mix and match possibilities are certainly endless. But there you go. This is just the current Series 1 DC lineup. Like I said, they are doing WWE and Power Rangers on the horizon as well. You bet your bottom dollar that I'll be picking up some of the Power Rangers blind boxes. Or blind bags. I think they're blind bags when they come out. So really cool. I do like these a lot. I don't know what made the whole nesting doll thing so popular, but it's a nice way to store them easily. If you have all 3 size classes of one character, you can just kind of put them all together, and that way it saves you some storage space and all that jazz. But I don't know, I like these. They're cute. I still kind of prefer the Kawaii Cubes myself, just because I'm a big plushie dude. I really like plushies. As opposed to these. But if you are more of a figure collector or something like that, these might be something for you. They're definitely really fun, and I can't wait to see what the Power Ranger ones look like and what more is in store for the future of this line. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, subscribe for more, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.